Hello, everybody. My name is Tyler Sorensen. Welcome to this Live overview presentation. I'm very excited to have this conversation with you guys today. This is something that's been in the works for a few years now, and I had the privilege of being shown this amongst the first of a couple dozen people at our CEO Nick Sarnicola's house in Miami in the summer of 2017. But no, I'm very privileged, very excited for what this is going to bring to the marketplace and bring to your guys' lives and the lives of the people of those around you. But just a little background on myself. I'm 22 years old. I'm located in Wisconsin, and I've had the privilege, like I said, to pre-launch this business, be a part of the pre-launch team. And if you guys are on here right now and you're watching it at this exact moment in time, you're at a very unique point right now because you're seeing this before this really goes to the mainstream many of people. You're amongst the first of a few mere thousand people, to lay eyes on this for the first time. But I'm very excited to have this conversation with you guys and to show you what we're working on here with Live. I just want to put into perspective for you guys that right now we are only looking for people that want to build a business, people that want to make money through this concept by building this business model. And we're not going to be talking about customers or customer members until April. So if you don't have any interest in making money, you don't have any interest in being a part of a ground floor pre-launch company, then that's fine. We'll reconnect in April at that point. But for right now, I want to gear this conversation towards the people that they see the vision, they want to build a business, they want to be on the ground floor of launching something, because you only launch something one time, right? You don't launch something over and over again. You get one opportunity, one window to be truly on the forefront of launching a new concept like here what we have with Live. So I'll dive right in, guys, and I'm going to break down the content so you guys can understand and see how this is going to look and how it's going to operate. But I just wanted to frame that for you guys, that right now we are only looking for people that want to build a business and they want to have an opportunity to make, some money, whether it's a side hustle, or whether it's more than that. So let's dive right in, guys. There we go. So let's take a look at where we've been. Live was birthed this last summer, like I said, from the sister company that I have been a part of for the last 20 months, so almost 2 years. With that sister company, that company was established 13 years ago. We built a mainstream brand, actually sold over 500 million units, accrued over 3 million customers worldwide through the U.S., Canada. We're just getting into Mexico, parts of Europe. We're in 15 total countries with the sister company, and we became the #1 product in that category, which was health and wellness. And by doing so, we generated over $2 billion in sales, and we helped 20,000 families earn an extra $20,000 a year part-time. We created over 800 people doing a 6-figure a year income, and 5 people became millionaires from that concept, from that company. And I truly believe with what we have here at Live is going to absolutely dwarf those numbers. But that's a look at where we've been and what we've done. But let's take a look at where the world is going and what this opportunity here with Live is going to encompass. So where the world is going, we have the gig economy. 20 years ago, it would have been very uncommon to have a side gig or a side hustle, but now it's very normal to have multiple streams of income with the job market being saturated, jobs not paying as much as they used to, the dollar not going as far as it used to, in today's day and age. So you probably all know people that, drive for Uber, or they drive for Lyft, or maybe they rent out their home for Airbnb, or maybe they're, a brand ambassador for a company, or maybe they work for Etsy, or whatever the case may be. We are seeing this something called the gig economy, where people are doing these little side gigs or these side hustles to make an extra income. Also, we're seeing that people are valuing experiences over things. We're seeing that the value of experiencing life, traveling, creating memories for a lifetime is becoming more purpose-driven, and it's resulting in a more fulfilling life. So we're seeing that people not only like the gig economy, but we're also seeing that they value experiences as well as the power of community. And by this, I mean we are more socially connected today than we have ever been, at any other point in time in history, which puts us in a very unique place. Now, not only are we more connected than we've ever been, but we are also more isolated than we've ever been, because people just kind of interact, on all these social media platforms, and so forth. And I don't have anything negative to say about that. I think we truly live in one of the most unique times that this world has ever seen, because of the way that social media and the internet is today. People should, I feel, have some sort of online business. And here we're going to encompass that with Live. So let's dive right in. What is Live? It is a global lifestyle company providing exclusive access to extraordinary life experiences and other premium member-only privileges designed to enrich daily living. So you see that word there, access, is bold. And if I had to sum up what Live meant in one word, I would use the word access, because we're going to give people access to experiences all around the world that they couldn't have access to without this company. And we're also giving people access to member-only privileges that are going to allow them to save time and money with things that they already do on a day-to-day basis. So we have a vision. Our vision is to create the greatest life experience platform in the world. And we want to inspire people to take their lifelong bucket list and turn it into a live list. So you guys have all probably heard the term bucket list before. There was a movie that came out, several years ago. Some of you have maybe seen it. If not, you've definitely heard of it. And it's a great movie. Morgan Freeman is an amazing actor. It was a cute movie, but it was a terrible philosophy, right? Why would you wait until you're terminally ill, you're old, you're at the end of your life, to do all the things that you've always wanted to do? That just never made sense to me. And I'm so grateful that these founders, adopted the same philosophy, and we're helping people do something about it and giving them a platform to make it a reality. So what we want to do at Live is take the bucket list, things that people put off until they're old or terminal, or maybe they never even get to do these things because they put it off for so long. And we want to help them turn that into a live list, meaning we want to make sure that people actually do these things. They don't put it off. They don't wait. They live life now, because tomorrow isn't guaranteed to anybody. And we go and do these things while we're healthy, while we're young. We do it with the people around us that we love, our friends and family. Because like I said, tomorrow isn't guaranteed to anyone. That includes you and everybody that you know. So we want to inspire people to turn their bucket list into a live list and go out and do these things now and not wait. So let's take a look at the value of experiences. This is a pretty amazing statistic. And me being a millennial, I can definitely relate to this. So if you look at the screen here, it says 94% of millennials and 91% of the baby boomer generation believe that experiences are an important part of a fulfilling life. You see, leading psychologists say purchasing experiences makes us happier than purchasing things. And over time, satisfaction with things goes down, whereas over time, satisfaction with experiences goes up. And I'll give you a good example here. I love, the finer things in life, the luxuries of life, as much as the next person. I really do. But just to put it in perspective for you, we've all had that moment where we've bought maybe a new phone or a new computer or maybe a new car, right? And, when we get those things, like, it's exciting in the beginning, right? And, you're so excited to drive that new car for the next couple weeks. But over time, as time passes, it kind of just becomes this big hunk of metal on wheels that you put gas in, and it gets you from point A to point B. And, it just kind of becomes average and normal and just a part of your life, that you almost in a way kind of take for granted, just because it's a possession. Whereas with experiences, you talk about your trips, your vacations, your experiences, the moments you create for years and years to come. It never gets old talking about them. You look back and you're always so grateful and happy that you had that experience, and it almost kind of brings you back to the way that it felt, when you had that experience. So it's a lot more impactful and really powerful, the value of what we're seeing here with experiences and experiencing life. So let's take a look at this thing we call the live list. You see that word again, access, right? So we want to give people access to exclusive, curated, member-only experiences that are not found anywhere else. Curated means that We create them. We hand select and create these experiences curated for people that are only members of Live. So you cannot get this anywhere else. You can't go on Expedia. You can't go on Travelocity, Orbitz.com, wherever, Amazon, and find a package that would allow you to do what we're going to offer to our members. And it's going to encompass a huge, wide variety of interest categories. There's going to be something for everybody, whether you like sports, outdoors, music, food, art, like it doesn't matter. There's going to be something and a lot of stuff for any interest, any niche of people that you can think of. This isn't just targeting a small group of people with a specific interest. This is encompassing everybody. So how does the Live List work? First step, we would have to pledge. For an example, if you or members that you refer to this business, they would go on the Live List and they would find whatever experience or whatever thing on their list that they want to do, and they would pledge it. And then once we get enough pledges with the Crowd Starter platform that we have a patent on, we activate the experience. And once it's activated, then it becomes fun, because a little gamification is kind of added to it, where if we get more pledges from that point and we hit certain milestones on the pledges, we're actually going to get added perks and added benefits to the experience to help elevate the experience for everybody that's going for no additional cost. And then lastly, we just live it. So we pledge it, we activate it, and then we go live this thing. And that's where it's fun, and that's where the memories are made. So with each experience, and this is probably one of the my favorite pieces that I wasn't expecting it to be, but it really has, being on the first 2 Live List experiences thus far, one in Punta Cana and then not too long ago just in Chicago. There's a Live to Give portion tied to every single life experience, where we're going to simply give back to that community that we're in, whether that's through donating goods, donating our time, donating our love to the people there and to the community there. But it's just our way of giving back to the community and leaving places that we go better than the way that we found it. So that's super powerful, and I love that we have that. But now, guys, it's just about imagining, right? So what are all the things that you've always wanted to do but never really had a vehicle to do it, and you didn't really know if it'd ever be possible to do it until, years and years and years down the road? Or maybe you're like me, who never even allowed yourself to dream and never allowed yourself to think of all the things that you've always wanted to do because you just didn't know it was possible, right? You didn't think it was possible. You kind of had that mental barrier. You didn't really know, when or if you'd ever be able to do these things. But now having a platform, knowing that it's going to be all possible and very possible to go out and do all these things with the people that you love, with the ones around you, so allow yourself to imagine, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What do you want to experience? Who do you want to do it with? And it's amazing how creative you can get and how fun it is, to start dreaming again. So how this is going to work, guys, is Live is a membership setup. So if you see here on the screen, the 3 membership levels are Access, Premier, VIP. Access and Premier obviously being the lesser 2, and then VIP being VIP. But I am not going to get into the Access and Premier memberships right now, because we're going to be focused on those come April when we launch this customer engine. And right now we are only focused on entrepreneurs, people that want to build a business, people that want to make money, people who are looking for an opportunity. So right now we are going to focus on the VIP. So the VIP membership, it's a $149 a month, $150 one-time activation fee. You see here we have the Live credits. You see on the right-hand side we have Access and Premier level perks plus. And I'll explain a little bit of what all comes with this membership. So on top of getting access to the Live List and getting the VIP upgrades at VIP only events at the Live List, at these experiences, you're also going to get a handful of perks that you're going to have access to that are designed to help you save time and money, right, with the things that you're doing every single day. So I'm going to break those down for you right now. First, we have a Live Media. This comes with the membership, keep in mind, which is your personal memory cloud storage. So a lot of you may have iCloud or Google or Dropbox or something at the moment. But here you get one for free with 2 terabytes of storage for your photos, videos, music, documents, etc. You're also going to have, and this is probably my favorite one, is a little app that we call Live Local. It's going to change from Live Local to being called Live Deals in April, which I think is a more fitting name for it anyway. But we've actually partnered as a company, Live, with 350,000 plus different businesses and companies throughout the U.S. and Canada that are going to allow people to get discounts on things they're already doing. So for an example, on this app called Live Local, we can go on it, and if there's deals and discounts for restaurants, for eating out, there's discounts for shopping at the mall, shopping at department stores, shopping online, there's discounts for doing activities, maybe like bowling or seeing a movie, like anything that you can think of, things that people do on a day-to-day basis. And it's going to allow them to save money with things that they're already doing. Me personally, I've saved hundreds of dollars every single month. I have a problem with going out to eat. That's one of the bad habits of mine. Maybe I should ease back on a little bit, but now I don't really have to, because every time I go is basically buy one, get one free, 50% off, 40% off. Anywhere I go, I just update it right on the app there, and it goes by your location. And it actually tracks how much money you're saving every single month. So you can actually physically see how much money you're actually saving, and then on top of that, if I ever go to the mall and go shopping or shop online looking for the best deal, it's all right there on the app. So that's an amazing app, and there's a lot of value just in that itself, and that comes with the membership. And then furthermore, we have the Live Virtual Personal Assistant, which I think a lot of people, everybody's busy, right? And it kind of comes back to how much do you value your time. So there's a lot of things, tedious things that a lot of us don't really want to do. Now you have a personal virtual assistant that'll literally do everything for you. Maybe you want them to book a flight, book a hotel room, and handle all the tedious things that you don't want to do for you. Call them up and they'll do it for you 24/7. Maybe you want to have them send roses to somebody, your significant other, on Valentine's Day, but you don't want to have to search and research the best bouquet for the best price. You just want to have them do it for you and have it sent to that address on this date. And they'll do it for you guys. So it's literally your own personal concierge service, your own personal assistant, just for being a member with us, guys. And then lastly, Live Mysteriously is a very cool, at least from my perspective, I really love surprises. So Live Mysteriously is every single month we get a mystery box in the mail sent to us from Live, $50 value, and it could be a new cutting edge trendy product, and we don't know what it is. It comes every month. It's kind of like Christmas every month. It comes in the mail, don't know what it is, open it up, it says Live Mysteriously right on the box, and it's a new product every single month. And because you're a VIP member, you get that product for free. And then lastly here, guys, you see under the price there, it says Live Credits. $250 activation, $100 monthly. What that means is when you enroll, upon enrollment, you're going to get 250 credits added to your account just by getting started, and the credits are dollar for dollar. Meaning, if you get started, you have $250 credited to your account that you could then redeem on the Live list for life experiences. For an example, if an experience is $499, so $500, just upon enrolling, 250 of that goes to your account, and you literally get the one experience, that example, for half off just by doing that. And then every single month after that, you get 100 credits added to your account every single month. So I mean, think about that. $149 a month, 100 of that gets credited as kind of like a forced savings account for having life experiences. 2/3 of your membership just goes to that, just goes to having life experiences, just goes to that forced savings account in those Live credits. So with all the value that you're getting with the forced savings account, with the credits, this really is a no-brainer from that level. But I'll talk in a little bit later here about how we can actually get your membership for free. So imagine getting everything I just explained, getting the credits, going on these experiences, and doing all of it for free, guys. So I'll touch on that here in a little bit. But if you are somebody who wants to build a business, make money, you could see other people wanting to be a part of this, then we want to go this route. We want to become a Live promoter. It's a one-time startup investment. You're buying your own mini franchise in a way. $399 one-time startup investment. And if you have never thought about opening a business or starting a business before, this can be a little conflicting to you. However, if you have looked at starting a business before, you see $399, knowing what you're getting, and that's a big breath of fresh air, because the average cost to start a business, and I looked this up the other day if you want to check me on it, in US and Canada, the average cost to start a business from scratch is about 50 grand upfront cost to get started, and 9 out of 10 startup businesses fail. 9 out of 10 fail, and you're 50 grand in debt. That's risky. That is risky. Here you can start a business where everything is handled for you, done for you, and you have a system in place, and you can get started, and you start an immediate income stream for $399. So that is where we would want to get you started at as a VIP promoter with us. So as you heard me talk about earlier with different side gigs, people driving for Uber, driving for Lyft, renting out their home for Airbnb, here we want to talk about our gig becoming a lifestyle promoter. With Liv, you're going to use your existing assets. You're going to use your phone. You're going to use your social media. You're going to use your computer, right? You're going to build this business. It's a home-based business, guys. And we're going to use the power of word-of-mouth advertising to share Liv with people that you know. So you see a lot of other companies, they spend their advertising dollars on commercials, radio ads, social media ads. You're never going to see us with a billboard. You're never going to see us with a TV commercial or a radio ad. We take those advertising dollars and we put them into the pockets of the promoters, us, the people doing the word of mouth, referring, or advertising. That's how this works. That's how we make money. So we harness two key wealth strategies that other gigs don't encompass: leverage and residual income. And I just want to talk on these for a little bit, guys, because I have been, awoken to what these terms meant. When I got started in this industry, in this company almost 2 years ago, I had no idea what leverage and residual income was. All I knew was trading my time for money, right? Punching a time clock, work, punch out. But once I punched out, I wasn't getting paid anymore. And I was only ever getting paid off of my time that I put in. So I want to talk about leverage real quick. And the example I'll use is there are really wealthy people in the world, right? There are people that make millions and millions, if not billions of dollars. And yet there are other people that are kind of just getting by. They're not so well off financially. But both people have the same 24 hours in a day. So that's very interesting to me, that why is it that some people make a lot of money and why do other people not make so much money, but yet they have the same amount of time in a day? Well, the reason is because with this and with that, you are able to leverage your time and not only get paid off of just your own 24 hours in a day, but you're getting paid off of hundreds and maybe even thousands of hours of work in a day, and when you punch out, quote unquote, the income doesn't stop coming in. So in order to get ahead financially in life, you need to find a way to get paid while you sleep. You need to find a way to still be making money and have income coming in, even when you yourself aren't personally working on it. And then lastly, residual income is doing something one time and then getting paid for it over and over and over again. So let's take a look a little bit farther into this. Ways we earn income, as you see here with the promotions we have running right now, we get paid 13 different ways. There are actually 13 different ways that we earn an income. We get paid 5 times a month. We get paid every Monday. So in Live, we love Mondays. And we get paid every 15th of the month. The 15th of the month, that is the residual income piece. That's one of the ways that we get paid. And on the next slide here, guys, I'm going to actually break down the power of just that one piece, that one residual income piece, and what that could look like over time as this grows for you. So this is you. Let's say we get you your 3 people. You're going to make several $100s in the process of doing this, going to your first rank through the compensation plan. But what you're seeing right here is just the residual income piece. This is the one of the 13 different ways that we make an income. So let's say you got your 3 people. and you didn't do anything from this point, those 3 people just stayed on membership, you're not getting rich, guys. It's $67 a month coming in residually for you just by doing that. Now let's take it out a step further. Let's say those 3 get 3. You got a team of 12. Residually, from that one way we get paid, you're making almost $300 a month. Those 3 get their 3. You're making about $900 a month. So right here, guys, this is very life-changing for a lot of people. I mean, at this rank, you're making an extra $12,000 a year. Just residually. That's just from the one way, one of the ways we get paid. And then this just keeps going, guys. This gets to ridiculous amounts of income. You see there, $220,000 a month. $220,000 a month. It's not going to pay all your bills, but it's a start, right? And I know what you guys are probably thinking. You're probably thinking there's no way that this is possible, too good to be true. And I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be transparent. There are very few people that ever get to this level of income, because it does take a lot of work. It does take time. And it takes being consistent and having a desire to get to that level of income. But people do it. I know people who have done it, and I know people who continually do it. But you are right. Most people will not get to this level of income unless they truly desire it and they're willing to put in the time and they're willing to put in the work. But let's look at something a little more realistic. Let's say you fail this by 90%. Let's say you only do 10% of this entire activity. You're still making an extra $22,000 a month. Fail it by 90%, still making an extra $22,000 a month. Some people can't believe that either. So let's say you really mess this up. Let's say you fail it by 99%. You only do 1% of all this activity. You're still earning an extra $2,200 a month. I know a lot of people that would be okay with a raise in income of $2,200 a month. What would you do with an extra $2,200 a month? What would you have to do at your job to get that kind of a raise, right? How many more hours would you have to work? And then here, guys, just doing that, I know people that would be more than okay with getting paid an extra $2,200 a month to go have life experiences and to help people check things off their bucket list. So let's look at another example here, guys. So we're talking about building a team, right? Because right now we're not worried about gathering customers until April comes along. So right now, let's look at this example. There's you. Let's say we got you your very first 3. You know 3 people that want to be on the forefront of an innovative business model launch like this. You know 3 people that want to make an extra income. And you know people that would love to inspire other people to live. So with this example, you get your first 3 people. You are what's called a Rising Star Bronze. You're going to make several $100s through the compensation plan by doing this. By doing just this activity right here, getting your first 3, you're actually going to get an extra 500 live list credits for you to have an experience completely for free, added to the credits that you already have from getting started. At this rank, you're making an extra $200 to $500 a month. So you're not rich, but hey, it's a $6,000 a year raise in income. And then plus, by getting your 3, your next month membership is completely free, right? So that $149 a month, the credits, the privileges, the perks, the live list, the experiences. Imagine getting all that for free just by getting 3 people to do this with you. You're going to get paid to get it for free, as crazy as that sounds. So let's take this out a step further. Let's say that rank of Rising Star, let's say you help 6 people do the exact same thing. You help 6 people go out and get their 3. You help 6 people become a Rising Star. And by doing that, you're going to become what's called a Live Silver, and you're going to actually qualify for our Live to Drive Luxury Car Club. Now, this is where it gets kind of fun, because at this rank, not only are you making an extra $1,700 a month, but you're also going to get a $750 a month car payment bonus from the company to go out and get a luxury car of your choice. It can be a BMW, an Audi, a Mercedes, a Cadillac, a Porsche, a Jaguar, like whatever you want is considered a luxury car club. It just has to be black, blue, or silver, and we'll actually pay you $750 a month to go drive that car. And that'll actually, be honest with you guys, pay for your insurance and probably some gas money as well. Obviously, at this rank, you're making an extra $1,700 a month. You got a free car bonus, and you're helping other people, generate an income. So life is good. But let's take that out a step further. And I heard a quote a long time ago, and I loved it. Was help enough people pay their bills, and eventually your bills disappear. So ranks beyond this point, income beyond this point, guys, it's just about helping people. So as you see here, if you help 3 people become a Live Silver, you are now a Live Gold, and you're making an extra $50,000 a year, on the side with this business. And let's say you help 3 people do that. You help 3 people go gold. You're now a Live Platinum, making a 6-figure a year income. Maybe at this point you think about going a little more full-time, because that's definitely a full-time income, a really good full-time income for most people, I should say. And then help 3 people go platinum, help 3 people make a 6-figure a year income. You're now a 3-star platinum, making a $500,000 a year. And there's ranks beyond this, guys, but I just show you this to show you how simple it is, and what's possible with this. But before I jump into the next slide, I just kind of want to frame where we're at right now. So we're launching a brand new business. We're launching a brand new company, and we're not bringing in customers yet. But I know a lot of you guys are thinking right now in your mind, people that you know that would love this, people that you know that would want to be a part of this, whether it be through the business, whether it be to make money, or whether it be just to simply have the life experiences, just because what we're offering here is something that's never been done before, and it's something that's going to allow people to check things off their bucket list and create memories for a lifetime. So the reason I'm telling you that is because come April, customers are going to be able to become members and have access to the Live list for as little as $9 a month. So this doesn't launch, this membership right here, the $9, it does not launch until April, because we're not looking for customers right now. We're looking for promoters. But I wanted to show you guys this because I want you to have this in your mind. And the comparison I'll use is Netflix, right? Netflix is the $9 a month membership that allows people to sit on the couch, watch TV, and watch other people live their life. What we want to do is we want to be the $9 a month membership that allows people to actually go out and live, that actually allows them to go out and live their life and create these experiences and have access to what we're doing here with the Live list, and with this mission. So I just wanted to put that into perspective for you guys. Just think and know there's going to be people that hop on board. There's going to be millions of people that become a member for $9 because of the value that they're getting in the membership, and it's allowing them to do the things that they've always wanted to do. So I only wanted to show you this because it's very important from a business perspective to think about all the people that are going to be coming into your business, whether it's through you or through your team, and whether or not you want to be, the beneficiary of all that growth, because it's going to happen regardless. So right now, it's just a matter of getting positioned, getting in now, building a team, a pre-launch team from now until April. When this launches, guys, you want to have the biggest team in place, because your income grows exponentially. Your team will 10x. Your business will 10x. Your income from this will 10x. Whatever efforts you put in from now to April, this is going to go very, very viral, because, like I said, guys, it's $9. $9 a month, people get access to this. So I just wanted to share that with you guys to show you how quickly this is going to grow and how viral this is going to get, and why you need to get positioned now, get started now from the business side, so you can be the beneficiary of all that growth. So moving on, guys. So we have Live Pro. Everything is run through a mobile app. Everything that your dashboard, your action reports, everything you need to run your business. You get mentoring from millionaire mentors, live training calls and webinars. Everything is done for you. Your marketing tools, the licensing, everything that you need to properly share this business with somebody, it's all done for you. So you don't have to do anything yourself. It's all done for you. It's all done through a mobile app. And just wanted to say this, guys, if I can do this, if we can do this, you definitely can. A little bit, more background on my story. So I'm 22 from Wisconsin. Like I said, I got introduced to this company 19 months ago. And I was going to college full-time college kid. I was working 2 part-time jobs. So I was very busy, right? And I hear that a lot. People say I have a lot on my plate. I'm very busy, yada, 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 whatever they say. But the fact of the matter is, guys, if you needed to come at this guns a-blazing full time, and you needed a lot of time to do this, nobody would do it. The reason that people love this is it's something that can be done spare time that allows people to go out and get what they're worth an hour. It's not about quantity of time to have success in this business. It's about quality of time. So I had very little time when I got started, but I knew that in order for my situation to change, that I first needed to change. I needed to do something different. So I got started. I had very small goals. I wanted to make an extra few $100s a month. Long story short, quickly realized I set my goals too low. And my second month in the business, I had multiplied my part-time jobs, the income from my part-time jobs, by 5. My 6th month in the business, I became one of the youngest shareholders in the company. I started making a full-time income, and the rest is kind of history. I've been doing this ever since, and I've been able to build a business from my phone, build a business, from my home, and be able to inspire other people and help other people hit their goals as well. And there's nothing special about me. I am not like a rare breed or unique or anything. I was just a kid that I knew that I wanted something more, and I really just bought into the vision for where this is going and what we're doing here. And I just encourage you guys, to move forward, guys. You got to ask yourself, are you ready to live? And I'll leave you with this. I was asked a question by my mentor because I was undecided my first couple of years in college. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I feel a lot of people really struggle kind of with that same issue. They don't really know what they want to do. They just kind of do whatever they were told to do. They just did whatever everybody else was doing. And I was asked this. I was asked by my mentor, Tyler, if money was no object, what would you be doing with your time? And to be honest, it didn't take me long to think up of an answer, because if money was no object, I didn't have to worry about bills, all the money coming in, it was all there, and money wasn't an object. I would be traveling the world with my friends and family, having life experiences, giving back, and just doing those things. And when I've asked other people that same question, the answer is almost unanimous across the board. Everybody says that that's what they would be doing. They'd be experiencing the most that they could out of their life, and they'd be doing it with their friends and family. So guys, the only reason I said that is because that is what Live in a nutshell is going to bring to people's lives. And that is what we're all about, and that's what we stand for, right? Is helping people live life their way, live life on their own terms. And whatever that means for you in terms of the business, whether that means being, totally financially free, becoming a 6 and 7 figure earner with us, or whether that's making a few extra $100 a month, few thousand extra dollars a month, whatever the case may be, guys, there's no wrong answer here. It's your life. Live it your way. We just want to inspire people to live and make sure that nobody dies with that bucket list. So with that, I encourage you guys to get with whoever sent you this and to really look strongly at this and consider moving forward with us, because we're in a very unique time right now. We only have a couple short months before we launch officially in April, and where do you want to be come launch? We want to get you positioned to be in the best possible place for exploding your business come this launch in April, because guys, this is going to go. This is no longer a question of whether or not this is going to work. The only question is who. So with that, I look forward to working with you guys as entrepreneurs, building a business with you, and furthermore, having life experiences with you all around the world and creating, awesome friendships as well as business partnerships. With that, this call is officially wrapped. God bless.